so it would actually kill on its own.
Yeah.
But I lose 7 ammo for that.
Yeah, the cryo and firebolts are not good, I'd say. It's still fun.
Yeah,
Right.
it takes way too long to take effect.
Yeah, it just doesn't freeze things as well. Yeah, I'm 25 on the pass, so I'm like a quarter of the way there. Get that Skull Crusher, alrighty. Are we having another fourth guy join or not?
Couldn't find one.
Okay, good, because I was about to say I would have wasted the Skull Crusher. Oh yeah, well the Skull Crusher if y'all want it, and then we can do the deep dive, and I'll film it and totally upload it.
Officially Bunker is washed.
Bunker bad.
I don't even know what to go by now. I'm still thinking about, especially when I get back in the Smash tournaments, I'm thinking about changing my tag.
Oh, you're changing your name?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll still keep Steam separate.
I think it's Bex.
But then people are like, oh, you play Destiny? No.
I mean, I use the same name everywhere, and no one's questioned it or noticed, so. I don't know. Then again, I don't really do stuff. I'm off my own little world, so. I've had like one guy find me from a Minecraft project. He played my first Minecraft mod pack that I ever made. Or I guess one I actually published. There's one more drink left. You guys been it?
Yeah, I still need to get mine.
Yeah, he played the first pack I ever played, or ever published. I mean, I've made multiple. And then he found me on Steam and friended me, and I was like, hello, how'd you find me on Steam? Because I don't really give people my Steam unless I'm like playing a game with them. And he said that he looked it up because he played my mod pack. And I was like, wow, you're the first person ever done that in like the almost decade I've had the username. So I was surprised because nobody's done that before. And I guess it's just because like when you meet someone, you don't really bother to look up the name. Like, why would you internet stalk them, you know? But I thought it was funny, so. Good.
I'm still debating how to run Driller. I'm thinking
good. Got him.
Of just doing Sludge Pump with
Sludge Pump is paused now.
Yeah, I'm thinking of just doing increased DOT. Like, was it? Yeah, hydrogen additive.
Mine's got the volatile impact mixture. That's pretty good. So I take it that mine's like damage.
Yeah, I guess.
We're both for mine's kind of balance of it's a good damage and also a decent duration. So of course it's up to you though. Depends on how you play, but it is pretty bogged down with the buffs. I still got. Oh yeah, it's alright.
Oh, that literally doubles the damage.
I know, it's insane.
But it's like it's sacrificing the utility of the puddles though.
I mean, my puddles are still pretty good, but yeah. Like I said, do either. I
was thinking like
there was which one was it? Oh, the disperser compound. That's what I used before because it had increased count and damage. Yeah, and there's like not one that increases the duration, but like that or the hydrogen ion would be good. Yeah. Do what?
I'll be back in just a second.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna get the wave cooker because I have not. Like
I have it and I'm totally lost on how to build it.
Yeah, I got it tweaked. I have it, but I haven't really used it a lot because I've never liked Driller's secondaries are all kind of lame. So
yeah, she definitely has the worst secondaries.
Like heavy hitter EPC, I've just used basically because it was damage, and that's about it. Like
okay, I see. Remember, I was trying to do. There's a tier 5 that makes it do 30% more damage to corroded targets.
Oh yeah, I got that one too. Wait, no. Oh, no. I don't have that one. Honestly, I got the contagion transmitter, maybe? No, that's a vapor.
I'm thinking about running it as like...
I don't know.
Actually making it single target DPS.
The wave cooker?
Just because, yeah, because...
Might as well.
I am back.
Right,
yeah, because otherwise, like for yeah, because otherwise you have to pick between utility or DPS for his primaries. But like, so if you actually, I think Wave Cooker could potentially just do good DPS on its own.
Yeah.
Especially per yeah, I'm gonna try this and see how it goes.
Are my mods installed still? Hey, they are.
All right, no one drank No one double dipped on beer this time, right?
No,
Good.
I've already had past experience with that.
We literally a day or two ago we did that, and it was
hell.
our two highest level players, and were both drunk.
Bruh.
And they're like, "Oh, has 4 escort." One of the guys is literally level 10. We'll manage.
Be fine.
We did not manage. It was ugly.
We saw duplicates of everything, and it was not fun.
Bye, boys. Have fun storming the castle.
Man, I feel so bad at this game when I'm level
And that
31
was-
compared to level 257.
I mean, I have no life, so
I don't either, but
when season
sure, I
1
am.
came out, I had no life.
yeah.
I
When
literally
got the game,
I finished the pass in 3 weeks.
nice. Yeah, I am.
And
I've just played a lot because this one like my tied for first place favorite game. My all-time favorite is Hollow Knight, and I don't think that's gonna change. But you got this.
Oh,
is great.
Hollow Knight is a
Plus it's
fantastic
Silk Song.
game. I have to agree with you on
Yeah,
that one.
I need Silk Song. I need it directly injected to my
Oh
veins.
yeah, you know what we've been waiting for? Silk Song for how many years now? 4?
Like, a lot. Yeah.
because there's a point where it was like practically done, but they're like, is it really up to expectations though? And then they're just
know, right?
like, all right, no,
Well,
it
they got
needs
another year or
another year in the oven. They're like desperately trying to get it right the first time.
Yeah. See, Mossbag has been starved for content. He's just been like, I guess I'll make a video about the real life bugs. I don't know. I've got nothing to do. Poor guy.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
so
we got a grabber
was based
coming.
off of Hollow Knight, so
Yeah, he got all the things. But yeah, so people actually suggested in his comments like, oh, would you do lore videos on other games? And he's like, well, nothing's really gotten me like Hollow Knight has, so probably not. But oh, yeah, like I need Silk Song, and at this point, I just kind of have been playing games and making mod packs and whatnot, just kind of waiting because the Metroidvania games are very few and far between, especially for really
he
good
didn't
ones.
grab anybody. I thought he grabbed me for a second when he was that close to my face.
Yeah, I think I hit it just as
We
it
kind of
grabbed
lit them up right away.
because I
Yeah.
power attacked it just as it was there. So I was like
So
on top
did
of
I.
it. Great. Yeah, I got like Metroidvania games is like my favorite genre, and there's like not a ton like in
Nitro
general,
Wall.
and even fewer of them are good because a lot of people just publish them which are kind of subpar or not as good as it could be. And of course, it's not like they're like incompetent. It's just like their
What was
first
the dumb one you DM'd me a while ago?
game. I don't even remember. You have to go.
It
dig
was
through the
it
DMs.
was furry porn, but it's a
Yeah, that one.
Metroidvania, and it finally has
Yeah, that
all
one.
the things that. It's so
Great.
bad.
Yeah,
It was
it's like the Adventures
so.
of Kincaid or something like that.
Oh, this is still
Adventures
alive.
of something.
No, now it
Well, of
exploded.
course, why would you remember the name?
I don't even know if I got it right. It was like Adventures of something. I don't know. I mean,
I
whenever a
like
game
how
makes an
all the
impression like that, I tend to
advertising
remember
was
it.
like, "Oh, finally a game with all these things." It's like literally no one asked for this
I know.
shit.
That's great. But yeah, it's. I mean, a new Metroidvania came out called Soldiers, and I've been playing that, and it's really hard. It makes me sad inside because.
Oh
I
yeah,
really
no, I've
hate
been playing it
overly
too.
difficult
Will
games.
saw me play it and get
Yeah.
the game.
I
That
hate
game
overly
looks-
difficult games so
It-
much.
Yeah, it looks.
It's one of those where you have
one
to keep
point if
playing
it's
the bosses to
challenging to the
understand.
point it's rewarding, but that one just looked
It's hard, yeah.
unnecessary.
Like, it's weird too, because in the demo, I thought it was pretty good, where the first boss, Dark Lance, was really irritating, but he did only have like 2 or 3 attacks, which you could just block or dodge. So I had to use a
Yeah.
combat system, which I'm not used to. I'm used to button mashing, hoping it works. But there's like 3, I've gotten barely past the first area, and there's only been 3 bosses, and I'm like,
Oh,
no,
the Dark
you don't
Lance
need
guy
a
isn't
boss every
easy
5
anymore.
minutes.
The Dark Lance guy, it wasn't that easy for me because I'm like, the spear throw is just terrible. Then again, I was
Yeah.
also playing mage.
Like, he charges down and lunges at you. It's the worst thing ever. I did it as caster, and as archer, I gave up halfway
Yeah,
through
cast-
because you just cannot
cast-
fight.
Caster is hard. Yeah, I know.
It's annoying because I love magic stuff. I always play magic in Terraria because it's the best class, objectively speaking.
Oh,
Don't at me.
Yes.
I think
And-
watching it's like it reminds me too
Oh,
much
thanks.
of a roguelike, but it's supposed like in terms of like
What, soldiers?
how some of the upgrades and stuff are, but it's not like that rapid rate of like you're finding
Yeah.
new abilities and stuff, or like having more
Yeah.
power to work with. It's like the progression,
It's good. The
or,
progression's
or
pretty
I
good.
guess the escalation seemed really slow for how difficult it is.
And especially too with leveling. My main complaint, I mean I have a lot, but one of them is that levels give you almost no stats. I have like a list of all the stats you get. You get like one stat.
Yeah, because like I watched
it's just stupid.
Evan play for like it was like 2 hours.
Yeah,
and then you got to that boss and you have like a new outfit and it does extra fire damage and all that, but your numbers are exactly the same.
Yeah, because
the boss takes 0 fire damage. Yeah,
it
was
not
like
weak to fire. It's just I just like the fire because it looks nicer, but you can just do either. It gets like my name is just the stats. Like I think it's a Lacrima from Spider Layer, which gives you 10 more health, and I barely survived. I got like the Valkyrie Feather, stocked up on potions, and just kind of brute forced it until I won, and it was awful. Good.
I didn't even use. I just gave up at some point and just kept resetting until I got the boss gone without using Valkyrie Feather because I just wanted to save it.
Yeah, I should have done that too because I need it at this point, but oh well. I mean, I got a Soul Ring though, which is the same thing, but it's not working right, so it bothers me. But like the thing too is that when I played the demo as Scout, because I was the only class, I killed the Dark Lance within like 2 or 3 tries. But as caster,
I heard the sword dude is the best.
Yeah, as caster, I had to take like so many other tries, and it's really annoying because with caster and archer, like their range is like negligible. I saw someone post on the subreddit, I think even in Discord, people like, why do you have a ranged class when it's not even ranged? Like, bro, I should be able to shoot things across the screen, guys. Come on. Especially as archer, because you only have 3 arrows, and I don't think you can ever get any more. Because I leveled up once or twice, and I got like 1+1 mana, but you don't have a mana bar, so why?
Yeah, well, the mana is for for your dashing, because you know in the fire dude you dash and you can explode the dash.
I guess that's for caster, but archer has no mana.
Oh, yeah. Archer? Why? Then why?
I don't know. You just get mana. I even posted on the issues channel. I was like, you should get an extra arrow. That'd be nice. Because I'll send you a platform, by the way. Oh, you're back there. Okay, fine. But like, you should get extra arrows because if you have 3 for the whole game, that would be actual cancer.
You need a platform for that.
You can just like not ever do anything. Like you can use the spear or the bow throw to get them to regenerate a bit faster, but I'd rather just have extra arrows, honestly, because it's, especially in a boss fight, it's annoying to have to micromanage 15 things when I'm trying to focus on not dying.
Yeah, for me, like that first boss was just dumb, because it shouldn't have been as hard as it was for a first boss of the game. No, the
Dark Lance.
Dark Lance. It should not have been as hard as it was for a first boss. Like they overtuned it to the point where you're like running around doing
I really have to get to tweak it and balance it because the core game, like outside the boss fights, is actually really good, and like combat against regular enemies is pretty much perfect, I'd say. Like aside from not being able to correctly use the archer's like sidestep thing because I'm bad at games, it's pretty good. Like, you know, caster's ability is cool. I can just destroy things with my explosions. You got like the scout. I haven't actually played this yet in the live version. What just flew back there? Great. But like archer is just meh, and caster's been okay. I'm at like level 10 on caster right now. I've just been playing that a lot and getting information for the wiki. But it just annoys me how the boss fights are so punishing, and it gets irritating because if you gotta try the same fight like 5 or 6 times, it's just discouraging. I don't want to play anymore. I want to do something different where I can actually like function. Because if I have to retry it like 2 or 3 times, that's fine. Especially if it's like, oh yeah, I totally got myself killed by pushing the wrong button by accident, rather than like, oh, this guy
like
does so much damage, I can't heal.
That was like me in Hollow Knight. I'm like, I understand why I died to this boss.
For real.
The bosses weren't unfair unless you hop into the what is it? Yeah.
Yeah, Pantheon is the worst, but at least then though, it is like the same. They like the same moves and stats and whatnot. So it's just a matter of knowing what the new ones do. Because with the old ones, you can get past them pretty easily, but you can't save it, which is annoying. I don't like that about the Pantheon. I have to like do it all in one and just hope it works. And I'm probably never going to complete the game because that I'm missing like a couple achievements for Pantheons and like the speedrunning ones, which I don't really want to try because I hate speedrunning. But yeah, like it's just annoying though because the soldiers, like I said, like the core gameplay is really good, and I love the exploration. Of course, I love Metroidvanias. It's like the best thing. But it gets annoying to where I just have like 5 bosses in a row, and I'm like, I think I've got 8 or 10 hours in the game, and I've barely gotten out of the first area in the game. Like, seriously, I should not have made this little progress.
Yeah.
Because
I get it.
With Hollow Knight, which people on the Discord for soldiers be like, don't compare it to Hollow Knight, they're different games. Shut up, I don't care. They're both Metroidvanias.
They're practically the same thing, actually.
I know, and it bothers me. Because people say that Hollow Knight is like a really hard Dark Souls of Metroidvanias, and I disagree. Like, if you do the Pantheons, yeah. But for the rest of the game, it's not, because you can I know
chicks that are like super casual with games, and like Hollow Knight's their favorite game, and they've like 100% and all that. So it can't be that hard.
For real, like I said, like Pantheons are really hard because it's like 40
That's what it's supposed to be.
once.
It's supposed to be hard.
And it's optional. You don't have to get it. Like with Hollow Knight, there's like, oh, there's a spider in here. There's like, oh, it's gone. There's like 40 something bosses, and only like 3 or 4 of them are required to beat the game.
Yeah. There's jellyfish one.
Water.
You don't have to do the first one. You have to do Hornet once.
Elijah. So please get it.
Do you mind if I call Molly? Are you using it?
Up, it's going away. Alright. Goodbye, spider. You can have fun with healing. I told my brother to grab the fly swat, but he didn't listen to me, so we'll have the spider.
I still need to play through it, though.
Play through what?
Hollow Knight.
Oh, yeah, that game's great. Play through it. Up in the corner there. Hey, go take care of it. I'm watching it and also playing a game. But yeah, like, Hollow Knight is great, and I just love the bench building part. Like, it's... Especially with how interconnected everything is, because, of course...
Well, the lore is also really fun.
Yeah, but like in like Super Metroid, for example, and other Metroid games, which are like the foundations. Okay, just do it. They're like the foundations of the genre. It's named after them after all.
Yeah.
In those games, like it's not as interconnected. The world isn't with Hollow Knight. You have like only a couple different entrances to each area, but with Hollow Knight, you can have like 3 or 4 entrances to the exact same area, and it's really cool. Like in Fog Canyon, you can find the big wall in the middle, or you can go from the bottom, or whatever. What are you doing? Get it. Oh, you're no fun. Wow, you completely failed.
Dude, it's on your PC.
Then get it.
It went in there.
Oh, all right, it's in the computer now. I've got a bug at the PC. I love how you hit it and you didn't hit anywhere near it. Great job, Elijah.
Dude, it's because of depth perception, my guy.
Then just have better depth perception, 5-head. Well,
True.
all right, hopefully that spider doesn't get on my feet, so I'm gonna just like curl up in the chair because I don't like having bugs on me. I mean, it's at least a spider, which I don't mind as much because they eat other bugs. But I don't want them near me still.
Molly, come here.
Oh, whenever you play through Blue Fire, let me know.
What? Bruh. Oh, now it's in the computer, and now it's on again. Okay. What is up with you?
He's gonna eat all the bugs on your hard drive.
Nope, I got it. Nope, I didn't get it. Up. On the floor now. I was freaking out. Die. Go away. Come here.
No, he's
nope. It's going
like
an computer. I don't care about it anymore.
He's like an antivirus.
I hate you.
Hey, you're the one who didn't kill it.
I was trying.
It's like an antivirus. He's gonna eat all the bugs out of your game.
I know, but I don't have bugs in my games, bro. I got a hog.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's they
down there. They removed. Wait, you sure? Deep Rock has a lot of bugs in it.
Yeah, funny.
That's true.
Ow.
That is true.
Deep
Rock does do a lot of glitch things.
It's not my fault. Elijah kept running away. Oh, now it's gone. It was like perching in the middle, but now it's gone.
I'm only going on a journey.
I know, I'm going on a journey. I just saw like something like fell next to the router, and I was like, "What was that?" And I was like, "I don't know. I guess I'm seeing things." And I see the spider crawling up on the opposite wall, and I'm just like, "Oh, great, it's a spider." Yeah, so we need to spray the house again, but my parents still haven't called the place. It's kind of annoying.
All right, ready to do the black box and get it out of here?
Yep.
Yeah, I tried to get one, Elijah, but it just wouldn't.
Unless you want to go find more Nitra.
You can go ahead and get the black box.
Oh, we got more than enough.
On my own little odyssey with the spider.
Black box found and ready. Defend the zone, or we will lose the connection.
All right, well. See, my office chair is... It's not big enough for me to, like, curl up inside it to be safe from all the insects. Oh, well.
That man, you just killed that man, Will. Like, that's not okay.
I know, right?
You can't just do that.
Ow. Hold on, let's see. I can finagle it to where I can sit in the chair completely and be safe from everything on the floor now. I am a genius, so.
Hello, Steve. Go get him, Steve.
Best boy, regular Steve, but oh well. Still a good boy.
Yeah, I want to get a better one, but they don't spawn in this level, I don't think.
Yeah.
Right now, at least.
Yeah. I like how I got my special explosive chemical bolts, and I haven't used a single one yet.
Yeah, no, you get the 5.
Great, I know. Good, so let's see how good the explosion is. Hey, it's good now. I can kill things. Great. I just gotta remember it exists. Oh yeah. Yeah, like when it first came out, I was disappointed because the explosion was like a little baby one. It was really irritating. I mean, yeah, but I was saying that with what was it about, like Metroidvanias and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we had like a whole conversation. I branched off because of the spider. Sorry, but yeah, like with
alright.
Super Metroid, the game wasn't as interconnected. But you get with Hollow Knight, there's like 15,000 connections, and most of them are planned, but some of them rose naturally. Like the Deep Nest to I think the Fungus Bogs, it just happened because they built a Deep Nest and it went up so high they just like figured it might as well put connection there because it made sense. And then like another small thing too is like the City of Tears. Here, let's get the last few ores here. Like in the City of Tears, it's constantly raining, and you might question why that happens at first. And if you do, you can go up and find the Blue Lake, and then the Blue Lake is, or the Blue Lagoon, whatever it's called, that's draining to the city and making all the rain. It's really cool. It's like a cool little detail that most players probably won't notice or care about. But if you do notice and care, then you can find it, and it's a really cool detail. And then, of course, like with the fungal wastes, like the royal waterways is feeding into that. And that's why it's all fungusy and gross. And even on the entrance, you can see that. If you find the, I think next to the Dash Master statue, you can see, you get like the entrance to the waterways. It's like the big door, and it's all corroded over with a bunch of fungus and stuff. And it's really cool how it's all connected, like the environmental storytelling. And a lot of other Metroidvanias don't do that, or at least not to the degree that
or like after you beat the what are their names?
The Mantis Lords?
Yeah, you leave straight into. Is it Deep Nest?
Yeah, Deep Nest. It goes to Deep Nest.
Because they're trying to protect the people from the plague.
Yeah, and it's cool too how like that door, which you can actually find before finding the Mantis Lords. That's what I did the first time. I went to Deep Nest before finding the Mantis Lords, and I found that door.
I fought Mantis Lords without nail upgrade. It was hell.
Oh,
that was several mistakes were made at that point.
For real. And it's cool though because you can see that door has like a literal pile of dead bodies just stacked up like twice as high as you are.
Yeah.
Twice as tall, and it's just like, bro, what killed these? And you find it's the Mantises. And it's really cool. I love too how after you kill the Mantis Lords, or after you beat them, like all the Mantises like bow, and if you dream nail them, they'll have different dialogue. It's really cool because like other games don't do that, and it always makes me kind of sad because like in Minecraft, for example, like when I first got the game, I killed the Ender Dragon for the first and only time I've ever done that. And I thought it would make all the Endermen passive because it made sense, but it didn't do anything, and I was very sad because I thought it would do something, but. When that happened in Hollow Knight, I was like, yo, that's super cool, and now I feel guilty for killing the Mantis guy by accident. But yeah, it's like cool details like that make the game great, and it's probably the reason that everyone talks about it still, like 5 years, or actually 6 years now. No, 5 years after it came out. 2017.
Mantis Lords fight?
Good. Just the game in general, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, the game is a masterpiece in its own right.
It's like redefined the Metroidvania genre. It's great. I need more Hollow Knight.
I think the people that made me most mad are the people who are like, oh, this game's like mid. And I'm like,
no, I hate
I get you don't like this style of game, but it's not mid.
Yeah, like I really hate when people do that because I try to do that. There's a lot of games where I've left positive reviews even though I'm not into it. I'll be like, I'm not into this game, but it's still pretty good, and go on about the gameplay and whatnot. And I really hate when people just totally dismiss the game just because. And like if you don't get it, it's fine. I totally understand that. But at least acknowledge that it's still well made, whatever, you know.
Oh, he gave me a ride. Hey, oh, he's so helpful.
Oh, what the
bro,
nice.
He's taking me up the cave.
That's
where we're
good.
supposed to go. He's this grabber's being so nice.
That's pretty pog. I'm over here like talking and half fighting, but I'm also like out of ammo, so I can't do much. Yeah, our driller didn't drill because he got caught, I guess. So
I had no fuel, and I don't want to waste a resupply on the first stage.
Trash driller, bro. I'm out of ammo, great. And I still got like full crossbow, so I'll be good in the next stage.
I was also kind of in the loving arms of a grabber for like 30 seconds straight.
That's great. Elite grabbers, they go phase through terrain, which I think has been fixed now, but that was hilarious.
What, elite grabbers?
Yeah, so elite grabbers when they first came out, like I said, I think it's been fixed, but they would just like go super fast and phase through all the walls. It was hilarious, and I wish I had a video clip of when it happened to me because it was super funny. But
I'll see you guys later. I've been chosen.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got grabbed like just as I was entering the drop pod, and it just flew me like 3Ks back. And I was like, "Oh, fine then."
No, he's giving you a ride. That one was really nice to me.
No, he's reversing me. He put me backwards.
Well, I got here.
Well, you should have had a better beard. I don't know.
What do you want me to do? Now I'm gonna die. By the way, I am like in a terrible scenario.
It's just like engineer. Who cares?
Yeah, you'll come back.
Oh, he took me away again.
Platform schmatforms, am I right?
Goodbye, boys. You'll see me again later. He took me all the way back to where I was just at.
Teleport. I don't know.
It's just like
great.
I'm dead, by the way, if you're wondering.
It looks like you're still alive to me. Green. Oh, goodbye.
Speed run.
Rip. Well, hey, now it's easy to get to stage
Good
2.
strat. Good strat.
He'll teleport. It's fine.
He kept picking me up. It was like, I was like, man, I just want to get to the drop pod.
I know.
Got snagged and gone.
Yeah, and
Like,
going back to
man.
soldiers though. If I could detract the
that game,
conversation now.
that game was pain for me to do. Like,
Dude. Yeah, I know, because I've had like 5 different story threads. It's one game. But like comparing it to Hollow Knight with the world design, of course, I've only seen like the first 2 areas because the game just refuses to let me go further. But it's very linear so far. You go to the spider cave and it's a bit more open, but you still have the linear goal of go open this one door and then go to the boss and go to the next area and then fight another boss. And I guess more stuff after that, but I don't know. And it gets kind of annoying because with Metroidvanias, they're linear at first to kind of teach you how the game works, but then they open up more. Like Hollow Knight even does that, where you got the King's Path that teaches you the tutorial, which you can actually skip, which is cool. Good. And you got that, and you go to Dirtmouth and kind of find stuff, then go down to the Forgotten Crossroads, explore for a bit, and then you find Cornifer, get the map, and then you get this big icon of the boss, the False Knight, which at the time you don't know, so it's just like, ooh, fancy boss thing, what's that? And then after that, you can go get the Mantis Cloak after you fight Hornet, and probably get killed a couple times, and then you can go...
Is it Mantis Cloak or Monarch Wings? No, Monarch Wings are later on.
No, after you get the Mantis Cloak, I think that's when the game opens up. I could be wrong though. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah,
no, that's when the game
Mantis
opens
Claw
up
afterwards, and then the game opens up a lot more, and it's really cool because, and of course, if you've played the game before, you'll know of alternate paths and whatnot. Like, for example, that one room and the Forgotten Crossroads where you can fight the broody Marlek, you can actually get up there without the Mantis Claw if you like nail pogo off the spikes a perfect way. So you're able to get a full mask before exiting the first area, which is really cool. And it's really neat how that happens because even some devs said that it was unintentional, like how if you've seen the Isma's tier skip with the Crystal Heart, you could do that. And even the devs said that was really impressive because they never thought that would happen. And I should have fixed some terrain because it broke one time. What did you say?
Wasn't there like a frame for everything where you could dash like halfway, halfway into like acid? Yeah,
it's like that little acid pool thing. You frame perfect on the wall and use a Crystal Heart to get over. And then you get to skip that one area because normally you need Isma's tier for that. But if you're a pro gamer, you can do that. But it's cool. And you can also get the there's something else.
I am starting to see why you would want volatile impact next year.
Yeah. Are you not doing as much damage as you got? Oh, I melted. I wanted to explode. Ooh, a holy order. You guys ready?
As ready as I can.
Let's go with Mac Terra first.
Nah.
That doesn't run away until we mess with it, right?
It shouldn't. And if it goes like...
Oh, there's a spitballer right there.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, it's going!
Oh, it's running away.
I'm drilling up to it. Oh,
No,
that's a lot of bugs. Oh, that's a lot of bugs.
Yeah, we didn't get it. It went to the drop pod hole. That's annoying. Oh, well. I hate when you do that. They go to the giant tunnel. So irritating.
How did you get up there?
Because I'm a scout. Got him. Yeah, I grappled up here to get the hoarder, and I hit the spitball infector, and then it just ran to the drop pod tunnel, so it's gone. And it's kind of annoying, but oh well. I guess it's just crystal crabs. Don't
there's
that.
still another spitballer.
Yeah, I got another one. But like the world design though, going over soldiers is really linear, and it's not bad, of course, because the spider layer is really open. You can find all like 5 emeracnids in pretty much any order, it seems like, and so it's good. But I guess that's kind of what they're doing, where each area is like a self-contained open area, but the game itself is pretty linear, and that's fine. But definitely unique though. I haven't seen that before in Metroidvania, but it's still annoying though. Like the bosses are just so unforgiving that it's just really, really annoying to progress. And I guess let's play a scout, because the screenshots I've seen in the later game areas, people post on the Discord, thanks, they're a scout. So I guess the scout is just the only good class right now, and I do hope they fix that, because every class should be viable in my opinion. Kind of the point of having classes, you know? Yeah, and especially with Archer. Like Archer has like a really short range with arrows, and it's really annoying because, like, why? Like, it's an archer. You should be able to shoot further, and even if it does less damage after it goes further, right, exploits whatever. That's fine, but it fizzles out after like a couple feet, which is just dumb. And like I said, you only have 3 arrows, which is really annoying. They need to increase that limit. Like as you level up, you get more arrows, would be good. And then like the heavy attack does nothing. It does like 1 damage and regenerates arrows a bit faster, but I found that it's better to just not. You might as well just jump around and hope you don't get hit. The main thing though is just the ammo limit you have, because the other classes have infinite ammo and Archer has limited ammo, and it's very annoying because that kind of undermines the whole point of the class, you know?
I'm no longer enjoying this build.
I know, right? Yeah, I can give you mine after this if you want, because it's pretty solid, but... Okay, I'll die then.
Yeah, the way you're describing, like, the map design and stuff, like, I think you would appreciate the map design of Blue Fire once you get around to that.
Yeah, you keep telling me about that game, and I keep putting it off.
Yeah. It plays closer to, like, a 3D Zelda game in terms of, like, the gameplay, but the actual map design and movement is very Metroidvania.
Yeah, like, Superland is like that.
One of the cool things is, like, a lot of the areas are interconnected, and you can like go to later story areas preemptively, but you won't be able to like progress to the story content, but you can still explore the area and you can still find the secrets there, and a lot of the secrets in later areas will help you get secrets in earlier areas.
Nice.
And they don't all require story abilities. And like that's one of the things, like your like dash or double jump or spin jump and all that stuff, those are on a badge system, so you can combine different ones based on like how many slots you have unlocked.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
so it's not just like, oh, you have to beat all these bosses to like in order to reach this. It's like, no, you just have to have this combo.
Yeah, like it sounds like maybe Crowsworn would be similar. Crowsworn is an upcoming Metroidvania that I backed on Kickstarter. It looks cool. I actually made that. I administrate the wiki for it. I don't think I made it first, but I got more stuff on though. But it looks cool, and it looks like you can get like different abilities and kind of combine them. There's like this crafting system that they replaced that replaces another system where you could. I think there's like a gem system first. I think where you could like slot gems onto weapons and it would do stuff, kind of like Path of Exile. And then with the new system, crafting, like crafting replaces, or grafting, I mean, replaces that, where you can like graft abilities, I think, onto the player himself, and then I'll have to go check again, but it's cool though, and like that kind of reminds me of it, where you kind of graft abilities onto your player, and that's kind of like the mod system. It's cool.
No ammo.
Like actually, kind of like neuromods in Prey. Those are cool. You can get like the different abilities.
I have
mix and match.
no fucking ammo.
Then get a resupply, Fivehead.
God, what killed me?
Dead,
oh, it's
got
just
him.
Swarm.
Yeah, Mac Terrors are annoying. I gotta say that I've been carrying so far, like, y'all are plebes.
Alright, he's sorta new. I'm experimenting.
I mean,
and rusty.
Yeah, same. But
fuck it, I'm double dipping.
I think I've died.
Molly, fuck off!
I think I've died more, but no. Yeah, I'll get the other resupply then we left in the cave then later, because I don't need it right now, but I do want to get it bigger. I want to also use my explosive bolts, but somebody keeps melting stuff. The animation's cool. I love to, like, they freak out and then explode. It's great. And the animations in this game are great. In Deep Rock.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean Deep Rock in general is great. It's very buggy. Oh, funny. Original joke. Yeah, like the animation is great. Like you can actually see on like enemies, they have pretty high quality animations for something that's usually not on the ground. So. And,
I had a friend that played this game for maybe 5 missions, and one of the things he immediately noticed is when you walk through the cobwebs in a tunnel, he's like, "Wow, why is that web texture so high resolution? That is ridiculous."
Yeah. And actually,
like that has no reason to be that high of a resolution.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's done.
Great.
I'm taking this leg.
Yeah,
this leg's fine.
because we're done with them. We got the Dreadnought though, which I do want to kill right now. We gotta go find it again because I've run past the cocoon a couple times and just forgot to ping it.
Is it over this way?
It's like up in the roof somewhere. Oh, Nitro, give me the plasma on that.
Found it.
Up there. Yeah, give me a plasma on that, Nitro. There's a couple things there. Yeah, it's cool. And then
there's also one right there, by the way.
Like the whole game is really quality. Like even the models and stuff. But you can see the older models, like the grappling hook and whatnot, do look I mean, they look kind of the same to me, but you can tell that they are definitely a bit older. Oh, no, the Spitball Infector, that's right. The Spitball Infector and Brood Nexus, you can tell that they're definitely older models because they're still really basic, where everything else is way more detailed. And like, if you've seen the board game figurines, everyone was asking if they could put those into the game. And so hopefully they could. I don't think they will, but it'd be cool if they could though, because I think Mood Publishing owns the rights to those, and they're not too keen on licensing it out or something. I don't know, but it looks cool though, and we could
I have
to
the
get a
platform
remodel.
set up for you, by the way.
Oh, thanks. I'm killing loot bugs. It'd be great to get like redone models for those, because I think those are two of the oldest enemies in the game. The Brood Nexus has been around since the pre-alpha, so it's like the oldest enemy pretty much, and it's been using like basically the same model the whole time, which is like over half a decade at this point, so it's a bit overdue for an update.
I remember when I first saw videos of Deep Rock, what, like years ago? It's an old game at this point.
Yeah, it's been out since like 2016, I think, when it first launched in early access, maybe 17. I've got so much nitrogen gold from those loot bugs. There's like a whole horde just migrating and eating all the minerals.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got both platforms set up for 2 things of nitro.
Yeah, I'll get to them in a second. I'm
Oh, gee, yeah, I'll come collect some of that for it.
Yeah, it's insane. I've deposited like 2 full inventories twice already. It's great. I got all the loot, and I hold 60 items on all my classes, so it's a good chunk of money.
Oh, you
Same.
mine down? Oh, okay.
You gotta get max inventory or bust, bro, in every game. I'm a hoarder. I hoard everything all the time. So
I always
can't
run.
not.
I always run Deep Pockets, Thorns, and Resupplier.
Same.
I don't really know what to build. I don't know how to build in this game. I just kind of build what I see.
I mean, build around your playstyle. That's the point. Like, that's how the game's been designed, is just go around the way you play. Just don't use stat points. It's terrible.
I think like the only thing that should be somewhat normalized is the
Iron Will
perks.
and Field Medic,
Is-
yeah.
Iron Will, Field Medic, and then Resupplier is more important than
Yeah,
any other passive.
A lot of the perks are pretty bad. Like, I have Respire, Thorns, and Deep Pockets, Iron Will, and Field Medic on all my classes, and I've had that for
Like
years.
the others are like kind of preference or
Like heightened sensitivity,
depending on your team. Whereas like Resupplier can literally mean
save your life, yeah.
it can literally save a mission.
I've had that happen so many times. Same for Iron Will. I run Iron Will always just because, like, Iron Will and Field Medic, do both ideally, but if you want to do one or the other, that's fine. I know, like, I think you or someone else uses, like, Iron Will and Dash or something like that. But I'd say get both because they're both really good. Like, Iron Will is, especially when you learn how to use Iron Will, because it's once per mission. So I don't use it most missions, but when I do use it, it's a clutch save. And for deep dives, they'll refresh every stage, so you can just use it whenever. And then Field Medic is great because the passive ability is very nice, and then the active one is really good. I use it a lot, like especially during intense forms at the end of the missions when I use it the most. And it's really nice.
Molly's pushing me off. Molly's pushing me off.
Okay.
Good
job.
Alright, grab your resupply viz and then start the dread.
Where should I put my Ox mines, by the way, on this level?
I guess put it kind of down where we're gonna fight the Dreadnought. Because,
at the bottom down here? Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do the salvage uplink, so you can just do that. But just use lures, XNeat.
I was told that prox mines are just really good for Dreadnought missions, so I just kind of always just run.
Yeah, I'm just a plebe now. I just like lures. Like, I've used them since they came out. They're really good.
I don't know when he showed up, but he showed up and took me away.
Nice.
I'm going on a trip, boys.
Grab a moment. Like I've used lures ever since they came out.
You ready to shoot below you?
I did try proximity mines.
That's a better spot. Alright, so I thought.
Great job.
he turned a 360 on me.
Right when he was about to drop you off nice and easy, he turned around.
He said, "Nah, bro, you're not going that easy."
Yeah, he baited me, is what he did.
Yeah, it got built pretty good. Like especially.
I was about to take 0 fall damage, and then it turned into a lot of fall damage.
Yeah, for real. All right, I'm gonna pop the cocoon. We can just fight it down here in this pit. But like with proximity mines though, I did try those out, especially with the reworks I did a couple times, but I didn't like them as much. They just don't work with my playstyle. Because with my lures, I can use it a lot. Like I distract enemies while reviving people. I use it to just keep them off me during like objectives, like refining and point extraction mainly.
That's a bad one.
It's good in escort, and I mean my playstyle with the breach cutter was kind of built around that, and even with the shard diffractor, now that I use that, they're just really good all around. Like I mean, the only real annoying thing is that they have a 10 enemy limit now, which has been around for a while. But
Really?
yeah, so I just throw a couple at once and it's fine. They should increase it to like 15 or 20, but I do understand why it's 10 though, just to balance it, but I think 15 is a bit gooder, a bit more gooder. Especially on like Hazard 4 and 5 when you have way more enemies. Regular Dreadnought, Hog. Good. This guy's gone through a couple reworks, but I did that too early.
Yeah, I thought he got a bit stronger than he used to be.
Yeah,
when I started playing.
reworked it a couple times. It got, why can't I shoot? There
Oh.
you go.
I think the main thing they've adjusted with OG Dreadnought is scaling with difficulty.
Yeah, and they also changed the way it works. Like with the health, it used to have just one shell and one health bar with like I think 3k each, and then they changed it to where it has way less armor but it regenerated regularly. And then they changed it again to where it regenerates at certain health values. It's like I think 75, 50, and 25, and then it'll regenerate its shell. And
I still get annoyed by people that don't fight twins properly, even if they have explained to them. They just ignore it.
yeah, I mean I just kind
I've
of
never fought the twins yet.
Twins are the
Oh
worst.
god.
Why
I'm
can't
playing
I
like
shoot my
garbage, my
crossbow?
bad. I'm playing like garbage, just my bad.
So the reload animation for the crossbow just stopped playing for some reason. I don't know how that broke, but it did.
That's the attack I hate the most from him.
Yeah, that
'cause
big
that's
slam is
just like-
annoying. Oh no, I got killed. Great. Stupid frame was in my way. Hog.
Who's
Alright.
carrying now?
You know what?
Not you.
My crossbow
Not
broke for
you.
some reason.
This reminds me of the time I carried Viz through a deep dive.
Well, I also ran out of ammo, so. And no, I carried. What do you mean?
Do you remember the one deep dive in the sandblast, the elite sandblast that we did? And I was also running Sludge Pump.
I'm gonna have to check and if I have a video on it because I don't fully remember that.
Where are the drop pods? I haven't collected a
over
drop
here.
pod in a while.
If you just pull out your laser tool, it'll show.
Yeah, or just open the
Oh, I
screen
see.
scanner.
Yeah, I
It's like
haven't used mine in a while. I haven't used one in a while, so I was like, I might want to use it now.
You saw what, drop pod?
I have my laser mapped to a side button on the mouse.
Just use the default controls like a real Chad like me. Of course, I have my mouse buttons. I have them bound to the keys that bind to the buttons. So
I have two side buttons on my mouse. I have one as
5.
laser pointer, and I have one as mobility tool.
I got 5 side buttons, so good. Yeah, I got the thumb one is like the grenade since 1 through 4, my standard of 1 to 4.
Did you say you have 5 side buttons? I have 12.
Yeah, my old mouse had 7, but it was wireless, and
I've got 12.
Razor moment. 12 is too many. I don't play games that need 12. Like 5 is
Oh,
pretty
I
good.
play a lot
think-
of RPGs.
Well,
so
that's cringe. Yeah,
What?
5 is solid for me because I
Viz, that's cringe. We played how much of Trove?
well, I mean, you have gold names, so you can't be one to talk. But you know, Trove used to
Yeah.
be good, right? Back in my day, before Gamma Go
It,
bought it.
it used to be not good, but I'd say it was okay. It was
in my
it was
case-
understandable as a distraction.
See, in my case, it was just because it was simple. Like, I never got into MMOs, and for a variety of reasons, but one of them was how complicated they were. Like, you'd have all like the skills and the raids and the whatever, and it was just annoying and irritating. And I wanted just like a simple, fun game, and Trove did that, where you got the basic skills and like the basic progression, and it was nice and simple and easy to understand. Because I think their core audience is gonna be, I guess, like 12 to 15-year-olds maybe. And also it's free, whereas other MMOs had like a subscription fee, which I never liked because I don't have money. But the simplicity was good, and it was like a nice time waster. Even like Josh Drake Hayes said that in his video over it. He's like, it's a good time distractor, but it's like not super solid as a game. And my crossbow
It's like
said-
chocolate toothpaste, he said.
I think his main phrase was it was good, but there was nothing individual about it.
Exactly, because it's got a bunch of systems, but they don't really connect or have tutorials. So you gotta kind of
Yeah.
just
Did I hear a bulk?
No, but I'm out of ammo, so I'm gonna see if I can get that resupply pod.
I swear
Hey,
I
bulk
heard
detonator.
a bulk.
That hurted.
Told you.
Oh my god.
Where is that resupply? Ow. I'm gonna kill before I get there. I have like nothing.
Well, I'm calling a supply.
Yeah, do that. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna see if I can get this other one, but I gotta hunt it down first.
It's dead.
Bulk skilled hog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
used
just use
all-
all my flares. Why not?
I'm gonna be using this resupply. I need
I
it.
think I'm getting closer. Yeah, save me one if you can, because I'm like out of ammo. So I do need
Yeah,
more.
You can have the other one. I've been reserving ammo as much as I can by using because
There we go.
you know, Skull Smasher's kind of just good.
Yeah, Skull Crusher's nice. You get plus 20 pickaxe damage. I'm pretty sure it's plus 20 and then buffs are applied twice. Yeah, it might be plus 10, but
Go get him! Go get him, Steve! I'm gonna watch you do this, Steve. Go get him, Steve.
But what kind of Steve though?
It's a guard.
What are the odds?
Nice.
Field line
Guard,
connector
Steve.
was 1 segment long.
Oh, I wanted to see
Pretty
that.
good.
It's always great.
That's I've 600 hours, have not seen that before.
I've seen that happen a
I'll
couple
put
times.
Steve.
But it is nice. Maybe once, I don't remember.
Steve
Did you
looks
see the
so
video
happy
posted
right
though
now.
in the Deep Rock chat of the modding one? The guy like, digs in.
No,
Watch that video. It's great.
I don't pay attention to the mods.
No, well, he just has like a bunch of meme mods, like the fart noise of reverb and whatnot. But
I saw the fall damaged scout.
yeah, it's great. Yeah, like the video's
I
funny.
want
though,
to see
'cause
him fly through the air.
It's just a highlight of hilarious situations. But at one point, they drill the fuel line too far, so it drops like a level down the cave, and it's like 50 meters away from the pod. It's amazing. It's hilarious. The video's great, so go watch it. But yeah, like it's very funny. Guard Steve, best boy. I need a Steve like plush. I want to loot bug
Steve,
plush.
I've had on a refinery mission. I've had something. I had one of them spawn. Basically, there's an area where the rig came down, and it like the shaft that it made was all that area was.
Yeah.
Like it was not wide at all.
Yeah.
That's an edgy Steve.
And then one of the things was literally just like just a little hole in the shaft 80 meters up was where one of the pumps was.
That's an oof.
And it took us 25 minutes to get the pipe up there. Driller literally had to resupply in order to reach it.
That's an oof. Sounds great. That's great when things like that happen.
I like Tanky Steve. He takes a lot of aggro for me, so I don't have to
Yeah.
take the
Okay,
aggro.
my crossbow has just died. I hope it fixes itself next stage because this is really annoying. Like it's just a weird bug where I shoot and it sometimes doesn't reload unless I swap weapons, and I have no idea how it even happened. It just happened. No, I hit Steve. I think I don't know. I can't tell.
He's
I think it's
fine.
being melted. I can't explode stuff because the sludge pump melting takes priority over it. It's kind of annoying.
I just hit 3 Mactera with an axe.
Yeah, it's great.
It's funny.
The charge shots are great. Nope, well, oh, I can retrieve the electro. Oh, yo, I can retrieve the chemical bolts they missed. That's cool. All right, that's actually really nice. That means I can have even more bolts. Sort of.
And it gives you plenty of ammo in case
Yeah,
you do something.
I know, it's great. Because other special bolts you can't retrieve, so it's cool you can do that.
I still think my favorite class is Scout with the sniper rifle, only
Yeah,
because
my
if it's
boss is
just
trash, though.
I think the sniper rifle is my
main-
favorite.
I exclusively play with the M1000 with the hipster overclock.
I never liked
Like
it. It was weird, yeah.
hipster blow through rounds ammo, like that is the most ammo efficient gun in the game.
Isn't blow through only for focus shots though?
No, it's
Oh.
for all, and it's 3 penetrations.
Yeah. There's
Goodbye,
one ammo left
Steve.
if you guys want it. If not, I'll take it.
So that with that setup, you can like it is the most versatile weapon in the game
Yeah, I just never
Is it
liked
time
it.
to say goodbye to Steve?
Of course, I've
because
also
it's
got bullets and
really
mercy now,
it becomes
so-
really good for it's really good hip fire. It's a lot of ammo. It can handle swarms and it has good single target DPS.
But bullets of mercy. Yeah, I've also got the
It
weak point
does-
damage, which is amazing. It's really good. It's I think
It
20.
does more damage per shot than Bullets of Mercy without any of the setup,
Yeah, but no.
and it has
But assault rifle
more
go
ammo
burr.
efficiency.
But burr. I just
I
like-
am out of ammo.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your resupply then. So there's one.
I'm
last
over
thing
here
to grab.
not using a resupply pod
I
with
know,
its
I even
52
asked her, I
ammo
was like, if you
reservation.
guys want this, I'll take. If not, I'll take it. So. Yeah, I'm gonna need ammo because like my bullets of mercy setup is good. I've got the weak point damage, which I want to say is like 25%. Could be wrong though, but
I think they buffed it to 33 recently.
yeah, I'll have to check
I
again.
swear that's what it said on the card.
Because I think it's like 30 something, but the point is it's a weak point bonus, which is good because it's like that or armor breaking in the slots. And I noticed that every enemy's weak point, except like 1 or 2, is like on their face. That's one of the weak points. Gamma contamination, great. So because I'm shooting at their face like 90% of the time, I'm able to do way more damage, and it's very nice.
Oh, this is a really easy mission.
I've only died 3 times.
Minus parasites.
Vex is just cheating.
We can speed through this. What'd I do?
You got 0 deaths. Got a cringe hacksaw, bro.
And I was out of ammo for like 5 minutes total.
Elite next, bros. Will be great.
Not with this build.
Yeah, well, yeah, but we can change things around. But
like NG, there's builds that I can work around and like actually like get used to and manage to carry Has 5 with. But there's not like a comfortable one for me. And Driller, it's like if I carry with it, it's a fucking miracle. I'm playing out of my mind. I have no comfort build with this character.
Yeah, you gotta get that because elite dives are 4.5, then I think 5 and 5.5. So you gotta be like sweaty gamer. It's one reason I never do them because it's really hard and unrewarding. But
there's literally that Sandblast one was literally the only time I ever carried with Driller.
Yeah, I think I've done like. I want to say, I think it's like 8, maybe elite dives, maybe 10, ever since it came out, because, like, of course, I tried it when it first came out, it was cool and new, but as I played more, I was like, you know what, this isn't really fun. Like, with deep dives, they could make it to the last stage, has 4 instead of 3.5, it'd be nice, but that's the only real tweak you need, is just being slightly more gooder on the 3rd stage, because it still stays at 3.5, which is a bit easy. And then with elite dives, they need to like double the reward or something because it feels really unrewarding for what you get. And especially now, there's like way more overclocks and cores. They just refuse to add more ways to get cores. But a really simple thing would just be to double the output from elite dives, because you can get double the cores and it'd be good. You just get like 2 of each core on each stage. It'd be nice. And it'd be like a really small change they can make that would do a lot. Like it would incentivize people to go do elite dives because I've noticed that really only the hardcore sweaty no lives who hate everyone only play deep dives. Like that are a couple of my friends, but I've never really seen people, or elite dives, I've never seen people mention it otherwise. And it gets annoying because it's like kind of alienating half the community. And I think I even unsubscribed from the subreddit because it kept getting kind of really positively toxic. It's very annoying. And it's kind of annoying, but I guess every game does that eventually, but it was still sad because it was like one of my favorite subs, since it was a gaming sub that wasn't toxic, and those are far and few between, so. Or few and far between, whatever. I even posted about it on the venting sub, because it was just annoying to have, like, the constant, like, oh, you don't play Hazard 5, you're a cringe dwarf, and a couple of things that they did, it was just really annoying and cringe.
Like, I'll definitely say, like, the most fun I've ever had with this game was on Has 5, but it's like, you have to have a team you vibe with, and you have to be in the mood for it.
And even then, it's not like the definitive way to play, because even the devs don't do that.
I'd say it's, like, kind of cringe if you never tried Hazard 5, but to, like, say, like, oh, you don't constantly and exclusively play on it? No, it's kind of cringe if you do exclusively play it. It's
cool, too, that the game's difficulty is meant to be modular. Like, they even test things on 4. That's, like, the canonical testing difficulty is 4. And
yeah, 5 was literally added because people asked for it. They're like, engineer. We really don't. They literally said we don't think it's necessary.
Yeah,
but everyone's like,
that was amazing. I saw. Sorry, I didn't know for a second, Bex, but this is funny. So I noticed that Leech just when I came into the room and Shed, whatever. He's just running in a circle and the Leech is chasing him down. It's amazing. I'm just like standing there, just watching, like, hey, you're getting attacked, engineer, and he's like, what? Great. Get back to what I was saying though, but yeah, just I thought it was funny. And with the Hazard 5,
what was I saying?
What were you saying?
Yeah, the community, like the devs didn't think it was necessary, but the community kept asking for a higher difficulty. It's like, well, we're not going to bounce around it, but I guess it's there. It's optional.
Yeah. You could just add it and not touch it. I know, and like it'd be nice if it gave 135% because it's not in line with the rest of the 5 multiples of 5, and that really bothers me. But it's just really hard, like, installing it. Like, with the subreddit, though, like, they have this kind of weird, like, toxic mindset thing of going, and, I mean, people make satirical posts about it, of like, oh, you don't play Hazard 5, you're not a real dwarf, and they just kind of assume you play that. And you tell them like, no, I don't. And even when I tell them I'm like, I'm ranked 400, I don't play Hazard 5. They're like, oh, you cringe fake me. And it's just like, why? Like, I've gotten this
I want to have a fun
without playing
time.
Hazard
I don't
5,
want
you
to
know?
try hard.
It's not required to play. Like, that's the whole point of the game's difficulty system. It's meant to be modular and selectable. That's why there's 5 levels of difficulty, and that's why you can always choose whatever level you want, with the only exception being deep dives. And unlocking Hazard 5 as a level.
And you know, like the people that don't constantly play on Haz 5, like these people probably still do the deep dives.
Exactly.
And if they like most people,
I don't
most
play
people
Haz 5.
probably don't even play them that every week. They probably don't even do weekly.
Yeah.
Like people have work
like
and
they
shit.
just do it every so often. Yeah, and like especially with like KT and Aqua are good examples I use since I know them. They're in the Discord. Like they have like full-time work schedules and they're very rarely on. But when they are on, we'll do either like a normal mission, maybe the weekly assignment, but we don't really do deep dives as much as we used to. And that's partially because we own all the stuff, so why care? Like I was only missing the new overclocks, and I think I have all of them now. But it's just like people, the subreddit just doesn't realize that like 90% of players are gonna have like a real life, and so they can't be no life on a game 24/7.
All right, we all know how to actually fight these things, right?
No, I don't.
Shoot
I've never
till they
actually seen
die.
them.
No, keep their fuck you.
Mostly
Keep their
people are
HP even. They only heal when there's a gap between their HP.
Yeah, I just shoot them till they die.
You can kind of use the letters in the name as a guide for like how far it is.
Yeah,
that's
I
the one
just
that needs to
complain
be
about them
heard.
being annoying. So
Focused Arbalist, where is he?
I got
the one
Arbalist on
up
me.
there.
Oh, Last Raid is on me.
Over there.
Yeah, you guys get the Arbalist. I'm just like soloing the Last Raider. Y'all a bunch of plebes. Ow. I just hate how like identical they look. It's really annoying. I guess they're twins, but like
Nah,
still.
too big of a gap.
That's fine. One of them loses
Yeah.
HP, so. I think they always like keep the
It's
same
always a
amount of
net gain. It's always a net gain for them.
Yeah, but
So like
They'll eventually die.
if you do a 0 cycle, you will actually save ammo.
what?
You'll save time, and ammo if you get a 0 cycle. Did
What
we
even is
disconnect? I think we desynced. Everything's standing still for me and not taking damage.
I see people moving still.
Looks fine for me. Of course, I'm hosting
Yeah.
the game, so.
Mine is definitely not. You are slowly walking on my screen,
I
Miz.
hope you didn't crash or anything. It'd be awful. 'Cause I
That's
don't think
stage 3?
Yeah, I don't think you can recover from
Come
crashes. I mean, you're still in the
on.
game. What's your ping?
You're moving for us.
Yeah, his ping is only 50, so it should be working.
Oh, it's snap back all at once.
Snap back to
My
reality.
shields are fully up, but I'm missing health now. What
That's
the
good.
fuck?
Well, you're still in the game.
And
that's what
Lacerator is invisible for me.
matters. Rip.
Oh, I hit him and now he popped back into existence.
Alright, well, it works. It just works, Deep Rock.
It
2022.
just works.
Elusive.
Whoa! Is that RCX? My guy? My boy? Yeah, we're
I
on
have
stage
returned
2
from
deep
the
dive.
dead.
Yeah, we're gonna do the lead
Stage
So-
4 and 3.
Yeah. But we're gonna do the lead dive after this, so we can join into that.
I may as well.
Yeah. We just kind of talking. We talked about the soldiers and Hollow Knight earlier, like an hour ago at this point. It was pretty pog. Yeah, I gotta get back to editing my videos. I have like, I think 4 videos I still need
God
to
damn
like
it.
edit and render. One of which is a
Bruh.
live stream that I just never got around to because I'm lazy.
Bruh.
So. Great. Yeah, have you played Soldiers, Arziak, or heard about it?
Soldiers?
It
No.
came out like 3 days ago.
Oh, definitely no, I have not.
Alright, it's good. So it's like Soul, S-O-U-L, Jers. Very punny. I don't know why still. But it's a Metroidvania game focused on combat. I think it's supposed to have like Souls-like combat, which is a very vague term that people just use as a buzzword. But it's pretty good. The bosses are very hard though, but I'd say check it out if you're into Metroidvanias. Even if you're not, like, the only real issue is that the bosses are really hard and kind of punishing, but the rest of the game is pretty good. So I give it like 7 out of 10 maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I'd say get a controller as well because as with all Metroidvanias, they are not designed for keyboard and mouse. I think you can't even bind the mouse buttons to controls in the game, which I think is funny. But yeah, okay, more crate then. All right.
Doesn't Hollow Knight have really good keyboard and mouse competitive?
I don't know. I used a controller to play it.
I've heard people enjoy doing it on keyboard and mouse.
I
I
think that's
don't
what
know why we do
speedrunners
that.
do, is all keyboard and mouse.
I don't know why we do that, but
Because you can
I
get
don't
more precise input with like tapping than you can
but
with
like, it's Hollow Knight.
well,
You
the
don't
speed
need
running
to
it matters.
100% precise. Yeah. I mean, just it's just a Metroidvania thing where I have my controller basically only for Metroidvanias and like I think a couple other non-Metroidvania games. We might have been one of them, but like Metroidvanias are kind of designed for controllers because you got a lot of abilities that you need to use count at the same time, and controllers
I'd
layout
say,
is just better for that.
yeah, I'd say definitely use the controller for Blue Fire because it's a 3D Metroidvania. It has analog control.
Yeah, but I don't play controller 3D games though. It's a 2D only thing. I've never liked aiming in 3D with a controller. It just feels wrong.
Well, it feels kind of like a Zelda game. So,
Well, I don't play Zelda games.
much more emphasis on platforming.
I'll have to check it out. I think
Hold
I put it
on.
on my wish list when you first told me about it like a year ago, and I just never got around to getting it. I'm also bored.
I thought we talked about it more recently,
Yeah, it's been a
and
couple
like you
times,
said,
though.
you're actually gonna get it.
Yeah, and I was like, I might get it later, but I'm poor, so I just spent $25 on soldiers, so that's like my yearly quota of money. I still haven't gotten a job yet. It's big sad.
Oh, what just killed me?
I don't know. Stuff.
Probably one of
There was like 3 web spitters.
the,
I
makes
love
sense
the Bullets
now.
of Mercy on ice. It's just amazing. I just destroy everything. It's so good, especially on wardens and stuff. It's great.
Molly high, just
I do kind of miss my
walking
taser bolts
straight
though,
through everything.
but
Well, you brought
Why
your
does
whole
Molly like 3 times this dive? She's just like pushed me along
Molly moment.
out of nowhere.
Also, there is that shield, dude. Who gives out shields to the rest of
The
them?
warden? I thought
Yeah.
I killed it.
Nah.
I
It's
see,
running
now I'm
away.
actually able to use
No,
the
he's right
chemical
here.
bolts.
He's
They're
dead now.
Pretty solid.
I am out of ammo again. God, this build sucks.
I know, right? And that's named Vex when we're out of ammo.
I never have this issue.
Yeah. I mean, Sludge Pump does not have as much ammo by default. I think I've got like 1 ammo upgrade on mine, and it's pretty good, but I'll have to check again.
I think I only like having the shotgun overclock on this.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta
every
try
time I've tried.
You gotta try the damage one that I told you about. I can give you my build if you want. Like the main thing is just kind of knowing when to not waste ammo. So, I mean, if you don't want to, that's fine though. Just if you do want to try it out, I can give you my build. It's pretty good. I need platforms, by the way.
Oh, over there by you.
That was a failure. I thought I was gonna stand on the crystal, and the game just said no. Yeah, there's room when we spot that if you guys want it.
Everything's in this room, and it's like a sheer cliff up.
Yeah. I see. Like I said though, the chemical bolts are pretty good now. Arzak, have you seen that change they made?
I heard about it.
Yeah, Steen told me about it, and he said that they're really good now, and I do agree. Like, of course, Vex kept melting stuff, so I wasn't able to test it out, but I just did that while reviving Engineer. And,
I'm killing a
pretty good.
spitballer from underneath.
nice, I love when that happens. They're great though. Like they gotta be kind of close. The range is still okay, but the damage just got buffed, and that's actually good. And you have more bolts, and they last longer. Like mine has like a 22-second duration, almost 23. It's like 22.8, so it's basically 23, which is nice because like the effect only works if they have the effect is like on them, then it has to be within the duration to make them explode. If that makes sense,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't brain, but it's cool though. I like them though. Like I kind of miss the taste of bolts. But great if I get both, but I guess they're both pretty good. Like I do have a lot more. I have like 11, I think 11 or 12 explosive bolts now, which is nice. Of course, I got the specialist overclock still, but having the damage in the conjunction with the chemical is good because as soon as they die is when it triggers the effect. So I might actually change my overclock to see. But if you get the damage upgrade and then the chemical rounds, they'll die faster and thus explode faster, which is very good because that's the point of it. Yeah, I'll have to look at this because I know most of the overclocks for the crossbow are kind of meh, so I'll have to check again. But
Yeah.
there's like the quickfire one, which I don't really care about, but I don't think there's a clean damage one, which would be the main thing. Like there's just the 3 pseudo special bolts. You got like the Trifork, Fire, and Cryo, which are kind of meh. It's good.
Bring it
though.
over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I think I just use specialist because I like special bolts, and also just it's like, kind of the best by default. You know, like one of those cases where there's several overclocks, but only like 2 of them are good, at least for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool. So I'd say definitely try out the chemical bolts there. Repog. You guys missed this nitro.
Yo, Steve's fending off a damn army over here.
I know Steve
Dude,
is
I'm
great.
telling you, Steve is Pog.
He's John Prodman.
More pog than a pog plant.
Pog plant.
Pog
Plants are great. We even got the 2 emotes for them. I don't think we get a sticker because you can apparently get stickers when the server is boosted. Then nobody's boosted the server.
What's the difference between a sticker and an emote?
Stickers are thick and you can have them animated and they look more cartoony. You can actually see in like Discord, like the emotes, there's like a sticker section, and they're just like thick emotes. They're different.
Boy, literally get 7 more kite and we can go.
Yeah, I know like the Deep Rock Galactic Discord has a few stickers.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, no, I'm good again.
All right.
I was checking Discord.
Well, no, Willow's exploring, and I was like, no, Willow's right here. Oh,
Yeah,
how'd I get on top of him?
drugs.
Because you can.
I didn't move a muscle.
She just built different.
I guess so. I guess she told me. Oh,
We got all the more
Alright,
kite we need?
just
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you had the lesson of
Wait.
kite.
we just
There's no
need
more
7.
gold? There's gold up here though, so I want that.
I don't care. I
But
do not fucking care.
but we
I'm
need
sick
kite.
of this build. I'm sick of running this
got it.
build.
Yeah.
Please get me out of here.
I need Molly, and it's a swarm, so.
Struggle.
She's
She's
ignoring
right
you.
here. You literally walked away from her.
Well, yeah, because I wanted to get the gold. Hey, give me a popcorn on that gold above the spitball infector, please. I can mine it while you guys leave if you want. Just it's gold, yeah. Looks like it's the last vein of gold in the room, so. Okay. Double great need to go well. Great. I try to get the frozen enemies because I don't take bonus damage. I didn't get a platform on my gold. I asked like 3 times, man.
Give me a second. I'm dealing with an army right now.
Yeah, but you can just shoot one down real quick. It's easy. Just get good, XD. Yeah, it's like the last gold vein in the room, so. Rabbit window.
Speed run.
I totally would do it for you, but
I know. I mean, I just do it while I'm fighting. You just swap and then swap back. It's not hard, so.
I'm not that good. I'm not that smart.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You gotta kind of get it, but yeah, you gotta be quick about it. That's the thing. Oh, great.
There's their platform for your
Thank
gold.
you. I'm out of ammo though, so this is not good. Alright, can I just speed run my gold? Be hilarious.
Oh shit.
Can I just crossbow only to be hilarious? And this is why I wanted you guys to be here, so I can function.
Function.
I know, I need to function. Oh, thank you. Over
Good
here
luck
doing that.
reaching the drop pod.
I'm getting that crossbow only challenge.
What
and
makes you
it's
say
kinda hard.
that?
Alright, I'm gonna Praetorian. I'm gonna chemical the Praetorian so you can kill it and it'll explode.
I'm all out of ammo.
I'll be
by
the
way.
first to say,
Rip,
drop pod is in a terrible fucking spot.
rip.
The oppressor's coming up right now.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Probably.
What? Worried about a
Oh,
little
make that times
oppressor?
2. Make
Yeah.
that times 2.
Yep. Oh, great. I didn't get it in time.
I'm leaving, by the way.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
am-
I was just getting gold. I'm like almost done, so I can't get the rest. It's fine.
I'm out of
it's
ammo.
sad, but I like money, so
Money.
I got most of it at least. Good about the crossbows that one shots like most enemies. That's nice. One of the many reasons it's fog. And hey, if all else fails, if all else fails, I have my
Fails.
flare gun and pickaxe. You know.
Yes, the flare gun, the ultimate
How
weapon.
high is this on up, by the way, Will?
Great.
What?
Did we get to this one? Do we have to go through the entire cave?
Pretty much. There's dirt over here. I just drilled up a tunnel though, but it's a little precarious, and there
Why?
is a drop pod shaft somewhere in it.
Bro, she went like
So,
up
yeah.
and down, really?
Oh wait, no, there's like actual tunnel
I gotta go.
up that way.
I got no problem going. I missed like 2 or 3 gold. Hey, there's a resupply pod. I can go back to the gold now. Let's see if I can brave it. Yeah, I barely made it.
You barely made it, but at what cost?
Yeah, I managed to get 2 resupplies, so that was pretty nice. Now I'm at full ammo again. And I do want to go back for the gold, but it's kind of far away now, so I don't think it's worth it. It's big sad. I can function again, yay. Yeah,
So wait,
crossbow is
remind me what again they buffed for the crossbow?
The recent changes, they just changed their chemical bolts, and I think that's about it. I'll have to check though.
I made it, Will.
I'm proud of you.
Like the main thing is the chemical bolts are good now, because previously they were like kind of bad. And I think I might tweak some other things, but I'll have to check.
Alright, alright,
Actually,
alright.
Arzak, you can check. You can check.
Alright,
the patch notes.
Operation Fuck Scout.
True. He doesn't know. He
I
can't
can
see
literally
it,
see
Will.
the range right here, so it's not like that. It's not like it's a secret. And I have iron will.
Yeah. Wait, did I get that cripple scout mod? I forgot if I did.
The fall damage scout, whatever it was. It's lame.
Operation Fuck Scout is a success, or it's ready rather.
Yeah.
We'll see if it cashes out.
I don't think it's gonna do anything since I got iron will, but you missed it. I was in the range, and I'm not anymore.
You still gotta get in here.
I know, I'm trying, but everything keeps blocking me.
There we go. Now we're good, Will.
Yeah.
Now we're good.
Oh yeah.
Told you I got iron will, so I'm gonna make it. I will survive.
He has more platforms.
Yeah, but I'm in here already.
No.
Got him! You guys are mean. I thought we were my friends. This friend plus 1 guy I just met. We did this.
All I was doing was throwing up platforms. You threw the bomb down.
Now, what if I'd grabbed one more resupply?
That would have
What
been
if
funny.
what if I
I
had
guess.
one more?
One more satchel charge probably kill me, but yeah.
Yeah.
I should have kept mining with iron will, but I was like, I'll get ammo first so I can live.
God, that took us fucking forever.
An hour. That was great.
This is a
Yay.
shitty driller build.
Level
I'm never
26.
doing this again. I think I would have been better off using Sabata.
Yeah, I mean, wave clicker's kind of bad, yeah. Okay, Arzak, get in here.
Hold on, I just found the crippled scout, so I gotta download it and install it.
Yeah, I'll also get the weekly assignments too. I can stop bouncing. Core hunt? Yeah, we can do that afterwards. Okay.
You said use lure was the better option for.
No, I mean that's what I use. Use whatever you think is good, but not the plasma grenades. Those are terrible.
Yeah, my friend was using plasma earlier, and I'm like, that's a terrible one.
Yeah,
Like,
plasma bursters are garbage. I don't know why I'd use it.
it does like less damage than procs, and lure just
It's
does
like-
better.
The main thing is that it just doesn't hit anything ever.
Theoretically, like on paper, it sounds really good, but then you use it and you're like, oh, it literally doesn't work that way.
Yeah, the main thing is that it just never
Like
hits
if it
anything.
worked the way it was designed, it would be really cool, but it doesn't. And they've tried to fix
Ridiculous
it
with the
so many
wheelchair.
times, and it just can't.
Is there any screenshot of me in a wheelchair?
Yeah, I'm going to post one.
Yeah, chemical bolts are good, so I'm gonna see the oh yeah, my build. Do you want my sludge pump build?